Show with Greg and friends. Make sure you tune in Saturdays at 12 noon for the live broadcast, and also tune in on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. for the rewind broadcast. We're looking forward to entertaining you. Real talk, real Christian.
Oh Lord, Lord, yeah. Yes, Lord, to your will. Something respond.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening, everyone.
I am Shakira Johnson.
And this is Taylor K on the mic.
And you are listening to Women in Business International Radio.
Radio.
Hey, Taylor K.
What's going on?
Happy Tuesday.
Thank you, thank you. How was your week?
Oh, man. Oh, Lord, I don't know. I feel like it flew by so fast. My week was good, though. Listen, if I got to calculate events, so I don't know. I think about my old lady brain kicking in, but overall, everything was good. How about you?
Good. I can't complain.
I
God
know
is
that's
amazing. God is
Look
amazing.
at us. We look good. Taylor K, we all matching or whatever.
Yes, you got on my sorority colors, girl.
All right.
So, you ready for our quote of the day?
Absolutely. Let's have it.
So, our quote of the day is, all the great speakers were bad speakers at first.
Wow.
All the great speakers were bad speakers at first, by Ralph Emerson.
I like that.
Yes, and since we have something special coming down the pike for our WBI members,
Yes.
I thought that it was appropriate to use that quote.
Most definitely, especially considering who we have joining us on tonight.
Yes, I don't know if our guests are ready for this phenomenon.
Lord, he always bring the fire.
The fire and the ice.
Yes. I'm so excited. So excited. Hey, Rachel. That's our WBI sister. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys could just do us a favor and share this out to the masses.
Rachel just had a wonderful event. Did you see the pictures?
I hadn't had a chance to see them, but I'm sure she had a blast. I'm sure it was amazing. She does some incredible things.
Yes.
So shout out to everyone who attended the Vision Board luncheon on yesterday.
Yes.
Also, one of our members, Janine Faulkner, she is the owner of Grateful Life Creations, recently celebrated a birthday over the weekend. Happy belated birthday.
Yes, happy belated birthday.
February is such an amazing month. I mean, all the famous people's birthdays are in February. I'm just saying.
Well, I know some famous people birthdays in November. I'm just saying, right?
Well, right now,
This is true.
right now we focus on February, Black History Month, and all that good
It's
stuff.
almost over.
First of all, it's still February. It's still February. All right, so I'm again. If you guys would do us a favor, just share this out. We would greatly appreciate it.
I see Rachel said I need to get her to make me a sorority bracelet. Rachel does a little bit of everything, but I might have to take her up on that offer.
Lord, you already blinging. I mean, as if you need any more. But those bracelets are fabulous. She does a phenomenal job. Love the work that you're doing. So, Taylor K, we are coming up on 1 year anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
Yeah.
Sing it, brother.
Made for you and me.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Today is a special day.
Okay.
Not just any day. You can have everything you want
Okay.
your way. Tell your supervisor you're leaving early today. See that last note, I tried to stretch my vocal
Boom.
range
Yes.
and it didn't work. So that first one I gave you like a
sounded
strong,
Sounded all right to me.
but I
Sounded all right
couldn't
to
stretch it though.
Yes. We have had some phenomenal guests throughout the year. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Oh my God, I remember when we had Nick Mosby, who was the very first man on our show.
Yes.
I
Awesome,
remember
brother.
when we had.
Yes, he is.
I remember when we had one of our first
I'm a
members.
little biased, but
Clearly, it's a little biased, but it's cool. We get it. Clearly.
Look, we had your whole family on here, Taylor K, representing, and each show was phenomenal. I remember we had one of our very first members, Tracy Price, was on the show.
yes.
Oh my God, we had so
And
many.
Tamara
Hawkins was on here. We had our
Hawk
Stacey.
Fit.
Now, this Tia
Yes.
and Tamara, the twins?
No.
I'm just joking. Literally just joking.
We had Black Girls Vote,
Yes.
Nike. She was in the building.
Yes.
Oh my God, we had Malika Tamu Cooper in the building.
We had Brandy Proctor from
Fox
Fox
45.
45.
Whew.
Y'all have the who's who of Baltimore, right?
We tried. We tried. We working on 2019. They're not even ready for us, Taylor K.
Come on now.
The people who gonna really be coming through these doors. We so excited. We had the young people in July, all the youth entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We have had us a phenomenal year. And we
Yes,
are so
thank God.
excited. Yes. Who would have thought? It went from literally a thought to us making it a reality. I was scrolling through my pictures. I got a lot of pictures, y'all. I gotta clean that out. I was scrolling through, and I just saw like all the memories from the party where we announced that we having a radio show, and it's just like, wow, we did it.
And just think of the special announcements we have coming up.
Whew,
I don't know if
haven't
they
seen-
ready.
Look, they not ready. They not ready. Hi, I see people joining in on the watch party. Hello, welcome. Drop a comment, send up some hearts. You are listening to Women in Business International Radio.
So we would like for our guests to share what is your favorite moment from WBI Radio.
Absolutely.
Maybe it was a specific topic we spoke about, or maybe it was a specific guest that, you know, really moved you. But we want to hear a little bit about what you think about Women in Business International. But we're going to hold that for a second so we can talk to our guests
Yes.
and come back to that. So that's going to give you guys time to think about it. And Johnson's going to put it in our...
And I'm going to post the call-in number just in case.
Yeah, so you can either call in or you can actually just type it in.
Yep, either way. But of course, we love to hear from you.
And I also see that Rachel tomorrow will be celebrating her 16th wedding anniversary. How special is that?
anniversary.
Yes.
Dang.
Her and her hubby is celebrating 16 years of marriage. How beautiful.
Yeah, how beautiful. 16.
16, my Lord.
I don't even know if I've been in love with myself for 16 years, let alone somebody else. So
All
that's
I know is I'm
powerful,
trying to
man.
make it. I'm
Yes.
trying to make it to
that's
16.
powerful. That's powerful. That's a blessing.
It is
It
a
is.
blessing.
Absolute blessing.
If you are under the sound of our voice and you want to call in and share with us about your favorite WBI radio moment, you can call us at 1-877-479-4473. Also, if you're watching, we did post it in the comments. Again, the number is 1-877-479-4473.
All right. So you want to introduce our guest, Johnson?
Oh man, I don't know how much time we got to introduce this
Oh,
brother.
man.
This
Yes,
nice.
it might
He on
take it
fire.
until about
You said a nice
midnight. From now to midnight.
Man, wear the baddest bow ties in Baltimore, motivational speaker, minister of the gospel, host of the Rashad Mills Show, father. Look, what I'm missing.
No, that's about.
About right. All
That's
right,
about
boom.
right. That's more than enough.
Look, community advocate, work hard with our youth. We present to some and introduce to others, none other than Mr. Rashad Mills.
Woo.
Welcome.
No, I'm humbled and honored to be a part of this show. Just incredibly thankful that you guys just wanted to bring me on this evening, just kind of share with you. So first and foremost, in the spirit where I'm at right now in terms of humility, I want to give y'all a big shout out and another round of applause for all the work that y'all have been doing. Every Tuesday night to an end of my show, I always kind of joke with y'all. Y'all have guests, but y'all do have some of the most powerful, impactful people in Baltimore. And I think
thank
y'all
you.
are doing an incredible job and just y'all vision and just making it happen. And one of the important things that you said, and I'm just kind of taking and run with it, that you said it was a thought.
Yeah.
Like literally it wasn't this this huge budget, or it wasn't with this all of these people. You know, sometimes so many people in life, like, they wait until things fall into place, but really
Right.
it just starts like with a thought. Not to get too biblical on you,
No,
but it's
go
so many
ahead.
people in the Word that it was just like a thought. It was just like a vision, and then when you trust that thing and run, it changes the course of your life.
Absolutely.
The crazy thing is when you can find a partner that you're equally yoked with. So we talk about that,
Yeah.
and we always talk about it as like a marriage, with marriage or
Yeah.
your spouse.
Yep.
But you know, I have a business partner that I'm equally yoked with, because that, you know, God plants these ideas, and then I come and I give them to her, and she be like, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
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 So what, you know, what better? Like, she just sees that vision, and then we can just go with it. So
You just gotta take the vision and run with it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
And
I'm
then
so
things
thankful.
will fall into place as you're running.
But it's
Absolutely.
important that for your partner to be on
Absolutely.
board.
Absolutely. Without
And,
question.
You know, that's one thing I can say about Johnson.
Yeah, I just
I
think
guess
God,
she a keeper.
Keep her around. Keep her around.
what I love about God is that He not only gives you vision, He makes provision. And so when we came up with the idea of starting a radio show, we didn't know where we were going to go. There were some other opportunities on the table, but we hunted AJ down. We got that information, and we were like, yes, we're going to
Several
make this.
calls.
Emails, inbox, we're going to figure it out.
Yes.
But
you.
but nevertheless, I don't know about you, Taylor Kay, and I almost get emotional thinking about it. I guess I never envisioned it to be what it was. You know how you think you see the picture, but it's only halfway drawn.
Yeah.
So I just thought, you know, we come on and we just have this show as an extension of our already phenomenal organization, but every Tuesday, walking out this door, we had prophets. I mean, just you name it. Just
Yes.
walking out this door, and the wholeness. It's not even just about our guests anymore, because the things that we get to walk away from the table with, it's like, wow, you know, sharing things that people may or may not know, and also
Or things that people are dealing with.
dealing with, right?
That, you know, they feel like they might be alone. They feel isolated and dealing with it. But then to hear someone come on the, you know, the radio
Absolutely.
and share their testimony can be powerful.
Absolutely. And then also, like I said, being able to walk away, feeding, you know, other people's needs and also feeding ours is a blessing. You know,
Yeah.
I've known Taylor for I don't know how long, but I feel like because of this show, we're learning so much more about each other. Our viewers are learning more about each other, about us and themselves, and we are leaving people with some vital information from everything from health, wellness, even dealing with ministry, just dealing with business, how to balance it all, and it's just like, wow.
Look at God.
We really
Yes.
out here doing this.
Yes.
As the elders in the church say, look at God. Look at God.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we do have a comment. I don't know if you can see it on your side, Taylor Kay, but it's Deborah Jefferson. First of all, shout out to her.
Yes.
She never misses a show.
Yeah.
She
Shout out to Deborah.
She recently relocated to North Carolina, and she's still a faithful viewer. She will inbox us quick. I can't get in. Give me the link. Whatever she needs to do so she can.
She's amazing.
She is. So she says, I just love the show. I'm so proud of the both of you. And she says, my granddaughter is so lucky to have you as a mother. Well, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, that's like a whole
Hallmark
moment.
card.
Thank you.
Signed Granny. That's cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
She is truly a sweetheart.
So you want to get on with?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, we opened up the show with our phenomenal quote, talking about speakers and speaking, and we want you to share with us about how you got into motivational speaking, public speaking, that whole
Ooh, that's a good
platform.
question. Typically when people ask me that question, I always say, people say, Rashad, how long have you been speaking? And I say my whole life. And some people will look at me as if, you know, it's coming across from a point of arrogance or shock. But I think when you talk about public speaking is literally communicating.
Right.
And we communicate every day with people in our circle. So all of us are in fact public speakers. Now, how long have I been a motivational speaker? Probably within the last 2 to 3 years, God has shifted me and literally driving me to a point where I can use my life story as a way that somebody else can say, man, if Rashad can do it, then I, in fact, can do it. Literally, I like to tell, I guess you can say my strong suit is like African-American males. That's like, some of my European friends would say, my wheelhouse. Like, that is my wheelhouse, my area that I really like to do a lot of speaking with. And I always tell them, I want you to leave wherever I'm at. I want you to leave that building. If I'm speaking to you in your house, in the garage, wherever I'm speaking to you at, I want you to leave there knowing that if Rashad can do it, like, you literally can do it. Like, I'm not the smartest guy. I can play the educational game to hang around and get a master's from one of the most prestigious universities in the world, Johns Hopkins.
Wow.
I can just hang around and play the game. I'm dedicated. Like, I'm not better than you. You know, my father has not been in my life, and literally I'm 41, and I'm sharing this story because I'm hoping somebody right now through Women in Business International, Awesome God Radio, or the live feed that I have, they can share it with their son. Like, your dad isn't around, but that's not a barrier for you not to be able to succeed.
Right.
Like, you know, I went through all the obstacles that one could possibly think of. And as a result of it now, it's like I done been through, you know, dad not being around. I done been, you know, shot at close range. I done been, you know, fought the alcoholism bug off. And last year, us in the studio know it, but maybe people not at home not watching it. You know, I fought off like jail. Like for 3 months, unexpectedly sat in a jail cell. I'm going to throw a shameless plug. The book is coming out June the 19th, by the way, so stay tuned. I had to throw that in there, shameless plug. But I'm sharing all this to say that these experiences have helped me to grow as a motivational speaker because I can't motivate you if I don't have any experiences.
True.
Like, you could get on the stage and you could talk to people and you can share, but if they can't relate to you, then they're not going to, you know, be able to feel you or buy into your message. So from just a purely a motivational standpoint, probably for the last 3 to 4 years, but I had the opportunity to be a sports broadcaster and really speaking my whole life. Like, one of the funny stories is my grandmother, love her dearly. She knew, you know, I have a gift to talk and I just love running my mouth. She would have me at funerals, like reading obituary and cards for people that I don't know.
Wow.
But that's so important because
It is, but when you're like 9 and 10, you're like, hold on, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't even know these people. Like, what's going on here?
Wow.
She said, no, God is just using you. And I had no idea what she meant at the time. But, yeah, I've literally been speaking like my whole life.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, my whole life. So.
That reminds me, I used to go to a lot of funerals.
Oh, Lord.
And my girlfriend would tease me and call me Wanda from Good Times. She's like, who funeral you went to this time?
Oh,
and I was
my
like,
goodness.
you know, I always felt like, you know, if you know somebody, you just got to pay respect.
Absolutely.
You know.
No, I totally get it, but just, you know.
But you said you ain't know them.
I didn't know him, and she was handing me the obituary, and I'm like, whoa, this is too much, Grandma. Like, what's going on? So, yeah, but, yeah, I just literally been speaking my whole life, and now that God has shifted me, it's more motivational. Even up until the point of last year, at one point, like pre-June the 19th, I was speaking, and there was an element of Rashad, like, don't get it twisted, like, my ego can get in the way of some stuff. Some people might not see that, you know, social media, and they see me working with my kids and out doing things of that nature, but people that really know me, like, my ego has been a struggle. So now when you see me speaking, it's coming from a different perspective. The different perspective is, like, I used to literally leave a stage probably in January of 2018, and I would get in my car, and I'm not even gonna lie, I would say, man, I murdered it. I murdered that thing. And I'd be riding home, I murdered it. And now it's like, nah, man, to God be the glory.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
when you go through some things,
Yeah.
and you see like your life flash in front of you as you know it, you know that everything, every blessing that has been bestowed upon you, every speaking opportunity,
Right.
every time that God has given me a microphone or given me a crowd, I understand that it's incredible value in the words that I can say. Like, I think I have the power because we are created in His image, right?
Exactly.
And I think because He's powerful, I think He gives us the power, so I use that power when I go out and speak. So I'm very careful about the words that I choose, and I'm very careful about understanding, like, when I leave an event, it's never now, Rashad, you murdered it. You know, it's like, God, thank you for speaking through me. And I go through this crazy routine, like, and we'll share this when we talk about speaking. I go through this crazy routine wherever I go to speak. I cannot eat anything before I go to speak. I can only drink water, right? And I have to get to the place, the bare minimum, 1 hour in advance.
I remember you
And it's
telling
something
me
about getting to a place 1 hour in advance. It just relaxes me. It puts me in this peaceful state. And I listen to 2 songs. Now, if y'all home and y'all super saints, you know I love God. And if y'all want to be judgmental, y'all go ahead and do you. But don't judge me.
No
I listen to Jay-Z, the Black Album, and that takes me to a place. And right after I listen to the Black Album, right, I listen to Fantasia.
Okay.
Which song?
Oh man, when she's live in the studio, what is it? And she's singing and she says, "I had to go through this." Oh, and literally, I listened to it so much it slipped my mind.
I think I know what you're
it
talking
slipped
about,
my
but it's
mind.
on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, and she's like, it's so emotional in the studio. It's like it's members of her, you know, like her group. And I go through this crazy routine, and I do
Nice.
it all the time. And I just, part of that routine is really like saying, like, God, you have allowed another opportunity
Yeah.
for me to
Amen.
speak. 'Cause
Amen.
I don't take opportunities for granted.
Amen. That is amazing. And I'm surprised you said Fantasia. That's my girl.
No, I love the Fantasia.
You know what's funny is she almost missed American Idol because she has a routine. She has to make sure that when she sings, she doesn't sing on an empty stomach. And so they left the studio. I'm a big fan. They left the studio, her and her brother, to go get food. And somebody literally snuck them back in because once you leave, that's it. And then she went on to wind up winning that season. So
Wow.
yeah, so
Look at God.
and look how important
You
routines
just never
are.
know.
Right.
And I go through it like every single time.
So the first time I met you was at a group where you had just
Toastmasters.
yes, Toastmasters, after you had just performed, and I was just so amazed, and I got to meet you, and you told me the same thing because I was asking you questions. You know, I do what I do, and you told me that same exact thing, and that really stuck with me. That routine and that arriving early, because if you arrive late or you just get there, it's like you
Be
feel
flustered
so
and
rushed.
yeah.
You feel like, oh no. So that is so important to have that.
It is.
Those routines, especially promptness.
It is. The song is necessary. My sister, what's up, Nana from
It was
Atlanta.
necessary?
It was necessary.
Oh, yes.
And the reason why I'm kind of bringing it back to your initial question about when did I become a motivational speaker, like every event that I had to go through in my life, it was necessary that I went through that event to get to the point where I can speak and encourage and inspire somebody based on that event. That's why I love that song. And it was just like everything that we go through is necessary, whether you're a motivational speaker or not. It's necessary to get you to another point in your life. Really, if you think about it, it's like the analogy, it's necessary to get you from one stage to another.
Yeah.
That stage may not be you speaking, but it's necessary to get you into another stage of your life. It was necessary for you to go through the messy divorce so you can get to the stage of understanding yourself
Come
and then
on
get
now.
into the stage of
You better
understanding what
say it.
relationship was like. Like it was understanding for me a few years ago. I'm gonna just keep it all the way live and keep it a stack. Like I had my car repoed for like a day, so it was necessary for me to go through that to get through a stage where I can understand like finances and being on point with my money, and then I can get to a stage where every time I get in my car now I can appreciate it because I know what it's like not having a car. You know what I'm saying? So like all of these things happen, and back in the day I used to think they were like coincidental. It's no coincidence, and that's just like God working and setting up
Yeah.
our
Come on
lives.
now.
Yeah.
Yes. He's
like it was
ordering your
necessary.
steps.
The steps of a good man in order to light his way.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy. Like when I got shot, I was laying in the hospital. I'm like, God, me shot? I'm not a gangster. That's what I was saying to myself, laughing like, oh no, God, I got shot. And God was like, man, it's necessary for you to go through that so you can get to a stage. So years later, you can work in a juvenile jail, and the boys might not even connect with you at first because they see this dude with this peanut-shaped head and this bow tie. But when I say, yeah, man, I've been shot, I know about the streets, instant connection. So now I can do God's work based on an event that happened 20 years earlier, but it was necessary that I had to go through that. Y'all got me started. Now, it was necessary that I was alcoholic, burying myself in Hennessy every Friday night, quote-unquote happy hour. That was necessary for 25 years of my life, not 20, maybe 20 years of my life, so I can get to the stage of now going to another happy hour, which is Motivation 5 a.m. And all God did was shift it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it was
Alright
necessary for me to run my mouth my entire life talking about everything that didn't hold value. So
Yeah.
God says, now I'm going to use your mouth for ministry and try
Yeah.
to win souls for the kingdom. So it's really necessary. Everything we go through is necessary in our life. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Absolutely. It's so funny because Taylor K and I are working on quite a few things, right? And so I always ask God, I'm like, do I have to be this way? Because I feel like when you working on something, like I had told my mom, like, oh, I had a dream I had a baby. Of course, I'm not pregnant, but I know that meant that something great was coming. And so in the midst of all of that, when you think of all the things that can come to distract you, to tear you down mentally, to, you know, and it's like, you can't, it's not going to stop you from getting where you are. It's just going to distract you. So when you think about it, it's like, well, Lord, why I have to be all this? I'm just trying to get there. We already said what we're going to do. We're trying to do it. It's necessary.
I love that song, man.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that song is. Ooh, I did see it. I think I saw her performing on maybe was it BET or something, but and I keep saying I'm gonna download it, but I think it was written by someone else and she just performed it. So I'm gonna have to download that.
I don't think she was the original.
Right.
You know, I guess author, for lack of a better term. But I just love that song.
Yes.
Just love it. And I love her because she sings every note as if it's her last.
Yes.
And I admire people that.
But that's how you have to do.
Like,
I mean, even when you go to speak, I'm sure when you speak to everyone like that's your last chance to speak to
that's
them.
my thought process. I'm going to give you everything I got, whether it's 5, 7, 10, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm going to give you
the best of my-
Okay.
baby.
You don't bother me, so I'm going to keep on giving you the best that I've got.
Look, y'all gonna get a whole
Anita
show
Baker,
tonight.
okay?
That's my girl.
Like, we should start like a group. I can't sing, but like let's start
You
like a
was
group.
doing all right. You was holding
Yeah,
it
let's
down.
let-
You do
like
better
women-
than I do.
Let's start like a Women in Business International with the bow tie guy. Like, start, and let's just like go on the road and let's just like have fun and let's just like
Well,
do
why
it.
not? We gonna do this thing.
I can't sing, but I'd be the greatest hype man. Baltimore, I'm ready. Get ready. Get your hearts and minds ready. Fresh off their world tour.
Boom.
Their last concert in Biddle Street, they drew a crowd of over 300,000 people. Give it up for WIBT.
Oh my goodness.
And I think I butchered it, but
Look, they got it. I love it. I love
oh man.
So I think that
it. You gonna get ready to take us a break?
I think that we want some more comments.
Yeah.
We also want some people to call in, so we are going to take a break so you can think about what is your favorite Women in Business International radio show.
Yeah, take some time. Think about who we had previously on the show, especially those who tune in
What
every
really
week.
moved you? Like, we had some really
Yes.
powerful, I know my favorite show. I'm going to share it later.
Okay.
But I remember my favorite show. You probably will all be surprised, but
Oh,
I'ma
I
share it
probably
later.
will, because I think I know, but I'm probably wrong. But yes, we would love to hear from you. Make sure you guys feel free to comment in the comment section. Again, if you're listening, because I know there's that one special listener who listens on Awesome God Radio, you can feel free to call us at 1-877-479-4473. We would love to hear about your favorite WBI radio show.
and stay locked for our guest in the audience.
Yes, we'll be right back. You are listening to
Women
in Business International Radio.
Like the next time y'all say that, can I do the like international?
Giver of joy in a world that's full of sorrow. My present help, the only way I'll rise tomorrow. Lifter of my head when I'm about to lose my
road one day, and this young man by the name of Dennis Reed happened to come in the room and get on the piano. And I told him then, I said, let's go on Facebook Live because I feel like somebody needs to hear this message right here. He wrote this song, you guys. It goes like this. I am who I am today because God used my mistakes. He worked them for my good, yeah. Like no one else ever could. Girls, can you help me say that? Come on. I am who I am today. Everything that I went through. Because everything that you're going through. My mistake. You have to understand that it is a test for a testimony. Yeah. For my good. But like no one else. Like no one else. I'm saying it again. If you know that you've been through some things in this room, are you going through some things right now? You ought to just lift up your hands right now. Can we say that again? Can we say it again? Like no one else. I am who I am today. Because I am God. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I God told us to tell you. God told us to tell you. Everything that you're going through, guess what? It's necessary. It was necessary. See, it's hard to believe that when you're going through it, you know what I'm saying? But it's necessary. If you just hang on in there. If you just hang on in there. It's necessary. It's necessary. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. It was necessary. It was.
Yeah. Yes. Come on.
Who I am today.
Hallelujah.
Because God used every one of my mistakes. He worked them.
It was
He worked them
necessary.
for my good.
Yeah.
Woo, woo. Like no one else.
Thank you for continuing to tune into Women in Business
International Radio.
Woo, that
Welcome
song
back.
was
I know.
necessary.
Man.
I feel like we should be passing the plate around for tithes and offerings.
I
like
feel like
after
I
that
need to be
one.
laying prostrate.
I almost
Yeah.
felt like I
Table.
wasn't supposed to come back right, now
Right,
because
like,
I was
woo.
still in the spirit. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that
Yes.
thing felt good.
My.
Thank you, God. So, I think, like the song says, sometimes it is necessary for us to take our experiences
Yeah.
and be able to use it to share for others, so that others don't know that they're not isolated, that they're not alone, or that that you can make it through
Yeah.
whatever you're going through.
And honestly, the things that we go through aren't even just for us. It is so that we can continue to be fishers and men, and
It's necessary.
it's necessary so we can say, if
Yes.
he did it for me, what can he do for you?
Yes.
You know, and our life have to be that light that leads others back to Christ. So we don't like it. A lot of things, a lot of us have endured. Whoo, Lord, we'd be like, why? Just why?
Oh yeah,
And if we could, we would avoid it, but then we would not be who we are.
that's right. It helped to shape us, mold us.
Yeah.
It's part of the
Divine order.
yeah, like the pruning process, right? Like the refining, the sculpting, the molding.
Yeah.
Like you can't get who ultimately God needs you to be or wants you to be, requested you to be, without going through all of these other things, if it makes sense.
It does.
Well, we thank you for coming on the show and
No,
being
thank
so
you for having me.
transparent, because
Yeah, I'm an open book.
to be so transparent, some people hide behind certain things, and you just share it so that you can bless others.
Like I can't, as a speaker, get on a stage and not share my life.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible for me not to do that, because I gotta connect with people, and I gotta connect with people for the sole purpose of what you just said, like to bring souls to Christ. Like it's been times that one of the most liberating days of my life, as I was on stage and I was speaking to some elementary kids, and it wasn't a part of my message, but in the process of me talking, I said I was an alcoholic, and for like a second I slipped up and was like, Rashad, what did you just say? Because I had some like little boys in the front row. They didn't even know what it meant, right? But I think some of their teachers were looking like, so they were looking at the teachers, and the little boys were looking like, he's an alcoholic. What? I mean, it was crazy, but it was one of the most liberating days of my life, because I was walking around like saying I'm this guy, but I didn't share my story. So now that story is for somebody to let you know, like, yeah, I was an alcoholic and I made it. So if I can make it, you can make it. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how I made it. Let me introduce you to my.
Well, that's
homeboy.
one of the things that I love about your show, is that at the end of it, after you giving them all that powerful wisdom and the verses, and you just minister to them, you offer them the best thing that you can offer.
Like we got to. Like when we have forums and opportunities and platforms are created, like how can we not invite people in relationship with Christ? Like how can we not do that?
Absolutely.
And we have so many y'all got me started like we in church again. Like we got so many opportunities, and the reason why I always talk about relationship with God, once you get in relationship with God, the mystery is taken out of the equation. Like God will literally talk to you and tell you, like, this is an opportunity to minister to him. This is an opportunity to minister to somebody else. I mean, y'all got me started. Go ahead, because I be on this kick for the rest of the night, like I'm on coffee and Red Bull.
I like how God, he's so funny. So we thinking we coming together, we just gonna start this organization, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But it's ministry. It's ministry. We
Without
are
question.
constantly praying with, praying for, and just sharing
Planting
the gospel.
seeds.
Yes, all of that, and just being tools, being used by God, whether it's through a network event. Oh my God, I'm still on the high from last month. The love that was in the room, people who didn't know people, and it's amazing. But again, that's all a part of our ministry, because somebody walked away with something more than a business card. Somebody walked away, being able to experience love on another level, being able to have an encounter and feel the spirit.
Yep.
Look, at a networking event, it was
You just don't know how you touch people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I had a lady reach out to me a couple of days ago and said, I have something for you and Shakira. And I was like, you had something for us? She said, yeah, I got something for you guys. So when can we meet up? So we met up, and she gave it to me, and it blessed our soul.
Oh my God, yes, it was so beautiful.
Now, this
Yes.
is one of y'all viewers?
Well, she came to our Purpose, Passion, and Pumps conference.
Passion, purpose, and pumps.
Y'all are a trip. I love it.
She was one of our featured vendors.
Yes, and
And
she was just amazing then, and it just shows you. So I'm gonna just read what the card says. It says, "Hello, Nicole and Shakira. This is just a small token of appreciation to let you know that your good works don't go unnoticed. if the world had more people like you and your organization in it, it would truly be a more beautiful and better place to be in. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That really touched our heart.
It was much deeper than what y'all originally planned.
Absolutely.
And y'all as women, y'all like are probably encouraging a group of women to go out and be entrepreneurs, or y'all started this with a thought. So if somebody else that's watching this, you know what, like Shakira and Nicole, girl, let's get together and let's do. They started it. They're successful. They are a year into the game. You know, they have amazing people on their show, and they're about to expand this thing to bigger and better. Let's do it. So. That's why.
And guess what? We encourage them.
Yeah.
So, like, we don't get jealous and say, why she trying to do what we doing? Look, you need to know, like, what you need to know. Yeah. You know, because, see, what God has planted in us, can't nobody take it away.
It's for y'all. Your gifts will make room.
That's right.
And once everybody starts to understand that we can all win. Yes, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You have a radio show. We have you on our radio show. Because we're going to all win together.
Win, no matter what.
That's right. It's always like, we pulled up to the hair store. Now, I have a preference of a hair store that I go to, but it's like 3 hair stores on the same street. Like, one away from another. But they all making money. They all still in business. It's the same thing. You know, I mean, we may not necessarily have our organization right next to someone else's, but the point of the matter is, it doesn't matter what people are doing. It's enough, like she said, enough out here for all of us to win. And all we need to do is just to be in position, whether it's to plant a seed, whether it's to show up, whether it's to encourage somebody, whatever it is, and God is going to give the increase. And that's why we do what we do.
Look at you going off biblical dropping. God provided the increase. I see you, Pastor.
Look, I just started going back to church. I'm getting that good
You're funny.
I keep it real. Taylor, look, we got to make sure we get these announcements, and we got 10 minutes left. We got some amazing things
coming up. Did anybody leave some comments?
I had the announcements pulled up. Let me check it out.
Are these like church announcements?
Yes, Lord. We got a collection plate coming next. Get your offering. Need an envelope? We got it. So far, I didn't see any more comments on this side. I'm hosting a watch party.
Okay, I just see DJ Swank, one of our WBI members.
Swank!
She said, y'all definitely inspired me. Thank you, but you inspire us too.
Yeah.
You and your sister, amazing.
Yeah.
And then Tracy Price said, powerful and true. And that was when Rashad was talking.
Yes.
Thank you.
We got our WBI sisters tuned in tonight.
Yes, we
even
have
Miss Rhonda.
one of our WBI, Terry Johnson.
Hey, she one of our newest members.
Yeah, she
Welcome.
said, is that our teacher? Yes, that is our public.
That is our speaking teacher.
Yes.
Right? We will see you ladies on Thursday.
And Miss Rhonda, like you said.
Yeah, she's sending
Rachel.
us. Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
So I guess I'm going to share the most powerful show I think that we had.
Take it away, sis. Take it away.
So the most powerful show I think that we really had on here, well, one of them, because we had some powerful shows.
Yes.
But I think one of them was about grief. That was the most powerful one that I and you know, it wasn't that we just talked about grief, but we were able to share some tools of how to deal with grief.
Yeah.
We were able to give some resources of who to reach out for, and you know, and then just the testimonies of people's stories of what they went through and how they were able to overcome, you know, through God. So.
Yeah, that was definitely a phenomenal show. We had Roberta's house in the building, and the comments. Oh my God, we had over 100 and something comments that day. It was definitely a show to remember. Look, I had so many favorites. I think when I know when Miss Malika was on here, and she was just looking at us and could tell things because she done studied hair and skin, and it was just like, ooh, I got goosebumps. I like it. I remember when our WBI member Constance was on here and she was spewing out those financial tips. I literally got my pen and paper. I mean, we've had some powerhouses, but you know what I love the most is that I am seeing on social media every day how people who were tuned in to our shows to our guests are connecting with them, are
Yes.
purchasing from them, are
Reaching out to them, yes, because Nikki shared with me, Nikki Carey, who was just on here a couple weeks ago. She shared that her IM was like going off, like boom, boom, boom. People wanted to get the book, wanted to just connect with her, get information, so it was powerful.
And I was able to gift the book to someone, and they're definitely enjoying reading. But yes, like you said, the connections that the people are making, and we always love to hear the feedback, especially from our guests who have been on the show. But I mean, we giving out everything from makeup tips. Lord, we had a workout, and no, we definitely had fun. That was the first time ever.
Yes.
We had a
We
workout.
were working out on.
We leveled up.
Leveled up.
Granny was getting
I
down.
was like, Rashad missed that one.
You missed that show?
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Misha Saunders and her grandmother Gaga. They are the cutest duo you ever did see. They had us in here, and we had a lot of fun that night.
Yes. And then we had a couple on. Lisa
Yeah,
and
Lisa and
Kelly
Kelly
Borden.
Lord.
Yes.
Well, she was rapping. I thought she was gonna get up and tap, but maybe next time, Lisa. Maybe.
Now, do you still rap?
Who, me? I don't rap.
Nicole was telling me about the album that's coming up. Is it just on Spotify? Do you have it on other streams
Look,
like iTunes?
all
Okay,
your
I was
downloads
just-
play.
See, she do the singing, I do the rapping.
Okay.
My mic sound nice. Check one.
Like you went back. Like, okay. Ooh yeah. Okay. Ooh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
See, we're gonna take this show on the road. I'm trying to tell you.
When I get in my car tonight, it's on like concert mode.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Music
People at the
loud.
red light gonna get it.
They're gonna get
Like normally when I'm all loud at the red light, I'm focused because I don't want them to look at me and like mess up my zen, my feel. But tonight I'm gonna be looking at them like, far more frequently you're wearing perfume.
Oh.
I'm being
All right
silly. I'm
now.
being silly. I'm being silly. No.
But that's what it's all
Oh.
about. You know, I think that's the good thing about our show is that none of our shows mirror each other.
Never.
So no, it just depends on who the guest is and what's going to happens.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, we got fire in here, and this is just year one.
Year one.
They not even ready for what's happening in year two.
So can I switch it up real quick? Cause I don't know how much time we have remaining. Can I
We
switch?
got about 5 minutes left.
Y'all got about 5 minutes. Can I switch it up and ask y'all a question? So y'all have given the people so much value in year one. Like, what do y'all have in year two for them? Like, what can they expect in year two?
Ooh, I got chills. Think about it. All I'm going to say, and of course I'm going to let Taylor Kate take it away, is just get ready. We have been working nonstop to not only bring our members more, but to also expand. And I will just leave it at that. Our goal is to be a global organization, and we're not going to stop until that goal is reached.
Yes.
And so we are going to be reaching the masses globally in various ways. I'll just leave it at that.
Gotcha.
Yes, God just has planted so much in us, and we're allowing Him to allow it to grow so that we can not only we reap the repercussions, but then others can. It'll touch thousands and millions.
And hundreds
Billions,
of thousands.
okay.
In
Yes.
Jesus' name.
Amen. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay.
Yes. Tracy Price, one of our first WBI members. Man, shout out to Tracy. She joined us right at when we hosted our first event.
Yes.
We hosted our boss brunch, which we have another one coming up.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Boss brunch. I like the sound of
The
that.
Boss Brunch was our kickoff when we moved it from just being an online, resource group on Facebook to a living, breathing organization. And Tracy joined us. Shout out to Tracy.
Yes.
She signed up on the spot. She was like, I'm going to be a part, and she's been riding with us ever since. She says, tonight's guest is right on time because one of my future ventures is public speaking. Sunday in Church, one of our ministries is Toastmasters, and I'm considering joining. Tonight is confirmation.
Well, I don't know if you know, but WBI is hosting our own.
Plug
Our own program, so
Yes.
you might want to check that out because that's going to be some one-on-one help.
Yes, Tracy. So check your email, and we'll send you the
And
information.
get direct
Yeah.
our WBI message.
Yeah, so we have our group on Messenger. So, Tracy, I'll definitely get in touch with you after tonight's show because we're going to have one-on-one, hands-on, exclusively for our WBI members only. So, make sure you guys sign up. We have some spaces left, and we definitely don't want you
It's
to
only
miss
a
out.
few.
Yeah, only
So
a
you
few.
better
So,
hurry up.
come on before the seats get filled. So Valicia Toole, she said the conferences are life. She had the pleasure of attending Passion,
Purpose, and Pumps.
and she was truly blessed by being a
Oh,
part.
thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
She's one of our newest members too. Right?
Yes. We're gonna be celebrating. So listen, we're gonna get into these announcements because there's quite a few of them now. Y'all bear with me. All right. Next Thursday, L. Rose Lee to Gala Center, we will be hosting Thriving Business Thursday Networking and Awards. We are honoring some phenomenal ladies. To see all of our honorees, you can log on to our website at www.wbiradio.org. There's a page dedicated to this event. It's called Thriving Business Thursday. You can go on there. You can purchase tickets in advance. Tickets are $15. And
see our nominated guests.
yes, all of them are listed on there. So we're so excited, and we look forward to you celebrating with us. Not to mention, vendor and sponsorship opportunities are available. We have a few vendor spaces left. So if you want to be in the building, there is a vendor page for vendor opportunities on WBIRadio.org. Just click on it. The information is right there. If you have questions, feel free to call us. Again, our website is www.WBIRadio.org. Additionally, coming up in the month of March, we have our very own Business Squared LLC, very own WBI member, is hosting a funding session. It's completely free. They're hosting a funding session on March the 31st from 1:30 to 4:30, and there will be speed consulting taking place. It'll be held at the Owings Mills Library. You get to meet with people who are professionals in the business banking industry, find out how you can get your businesses funded, how you can build your business credit, all that great stuff. And that's March the 31st. Mark your calendars, save the date. Additionally, if you are a business owner who has custom products and you want to find out how you can get your products on the shelves of major retailers such as Walmart, Target, Giants, Harris Teeter, just to name a few, then this seminar is just for you. Make sure you log on. The name of the seminar is Taking Your Brand to the Next Level, sponsored by Diva by Cindy and Women in Business International and Kira's Couture Boutique. Tickets are available, and there is a special promo for WBI members. If you are interested in registering, early bird registration is $60, and it'll be held on Sunday, March the 10th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Also coming up in the month of March, the Miss Legacy Pageant and Fashion Show. It's going to be hosted by our very own Diamonds and Roses. They host a phenomenal event, and they're all about empowering women and girls. So there will be a pageant for all ages, from the youngest to the oldest. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be held at CCBC in Essex. Tickets are on sale now for $25. And Taylor Kay, we have the pleasure of being the red carpet host.
Yes.
What you gonna wear on the red carpet?
I have not a clue.
Not a
yet.
clue. They're going to have on gowns, and Lord, I got to go find me a gown.
Yes.
Shout out to our WBI member, Latanya Smith Mary. She is the owner and the organizer for this fabulous, fabulous event. Also, we are going to be celebrating our radio show anniversary. More details are going to be forthcoming. We got some things coming down the pike, and we're so excited, and we hope that you guys can join us to see all of the upcoming events. You can always log into our website, www.wbiradio.org. We do have all of the upcoming events listed right there on the event page. Lord, I feel like I'm missing something. It's April the 27th. Legacy Love. Because I don't have the flyer in front of me. Look. Legacy Love, another one of our WBI members, is hosting a scholarship breakfast. AJ, you got me covered on it. Boom. He got it. Thank God for a great producer. Tickets are on sale now. What I love about this organization is they do some phenomenal events throughout the year with different drives. But this breakfast is all about raising money for first generation college students. So if you are a first generation student and you are headed to college and need the extra funds, this organization is just for you, and this is what they do. So it's called the Honorable Faces Celebration, Saturday, April the 27th at 9 a.m. Tickets are $45. And the guest speaker is Tiffany Majors, and she's the president and CEO of the Greater Baltimore Urban League. So it will be held at the Forum. Tickets are available now. We will be in the building supporting. If you weren't there last year, man, it was amazing from start to finish. Everything about the event was phenomenal. One thing about our dear WBI member, Ms. Rhonda, she knows how to put together an event.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I believe that concludes all of our announcements.
Well, you did a wonderful job. So I guess that concludes our show.
No, so sad to leave.
Yes, but we thank you so much for
Thank y'all
Shaw
for
for
having
being
us.
on.
Thank you.
And we thank our awesome producer,
AJ
AJ.
in the building. AJ in the building.
Yes. Make sure you guys stay connected. So we are on Facebook. We're Women in Business International. We have a like page. We are on YouTube where you can catch up on all of our past shows. You can also find our make sure you subscribe to YouTube. You can also find some of our past shows on our website, www.wbiradio.org. Catch the replay. If you missed the show, you didn't catch it from the beginning, the replay is on Thursday at 3 p.m.
on Awesome God Radio.
And that's awesomegodradio.com. Follow us on Instagram. We are WBI_INTL, Women in Business International.
And if they want to, oh yes, I'm sorry. I thought that was it.
Look, we on Twitter. We on all the social media. Women in Business International. What was you going to say? I didn't even cut you off.
I was just going to share, don't forget to check out our page to find out more about our membership packages.
Yes. If you want to be a member of WBI, we have some amazing membership packages available, and we would love to have one-on-one consultations with you to discuss more. So definitely log on to our website, www.wbiradio.org.
So as we conclude this radio show, we're going to conclude with our normal quote. Individually, we can do great things, but collectively, we can
forever change the world by Nick Mosby.
Have a wonderful, wonderful week.
See you guys next Tuesday.
8 p.m. right here on
Awesome God Radio.
Can't make me doubt.